got this Jeep right here. They said it had a Misfire 11 Wrangler. Okay, so let's see. Skip. Let's go back. 11 Wrangler. Okay, got this P0344 code. I guess they did spark plugs and wires, and they said an injector, and I guess a coil back. I don't know if that's an old one or not. So let's go in here. It says this code's stored. They said it misfires. Actually, let's try doing a clear flood. Okay, that sounds good. Let me put down the window. Where's the window? There we go. Let's listen to this. Okay, it doesn't sound like we have a dead cylinder. Let's go into read data stream. Oh wait, let's go back. Is it under here? Because it says includes misfire. I just want to see what's misfiring. Oh, this ain't it. Special functions. We may have to do a crank relearn. Let's see. I thought they called it like which cylinder is misfiring. Maybe they got it in here. Guess we can look at our injector pulse width. Okay, I have no idea where our misfire data is in here. I might just be missing it. Oh, I can feel it right now. This thing's shaking like crazy. Our injector pulse width looks good. You can definitely feel it. I really need to. Maybe it's in here and I missed. I just didn't bother looking far enough for it. Man, guys, this is really bad. This ain't gonna help me. It's too slow. Oops, went too far. See, what is our fault code now? So it's active camshaft sensor. Let me talk to them real quick, see if they put a camshaft sensor in here. Okay guys, so I looked at this. It looks like it has an original camshaft sensor. They said the customer, I guess, had that coil pack on. They put the original one back on, which is really easy. Make sure. Okay, so that all looks good. So I'm gonna see if I can find any more data. I'm gonna look up the code too. Okay guys, so I got more information. They told me that the pin was broke on the cam sensor, and that they had a strain that I guess this other shop that I was at did it, and they found a bent pin. So let me see if we have our cam sensor, cam, crank, limp home. Is our cam sync state? Let's see. Out of sync, crank missing false, crank in state. So the cam, it's saying, is not in sync. So I looked up this code, And it says the code's caused when 5 seconds, at least 5 seconds or 2.5 engine resolutions have elapsed, and the crankshaft position signal with the crankshaft position sensor signal present, but no camshaft signal. So that's our problem right there. So we gotta scope this. I have the Zeus turning on. We're gonna, once this gets booted up, we'll scope this sensor. And looks like somebody was in here before. It looks like there's another. Looks like there's another wire on there, so we're gonna check that. We'll have to see what color is what. So we got blue and gray, blue and orange and yellow. Let's see what this says. Blue and dark gray, or is that dark green? Yeah, blue and dark green. And then, so this looks like our signal is going to be the blue and dark blue and gray. So let's check this real quick. Okay guys, so we're on the sensor right there. Why did this just drop out? Oh, this signal's dropping in and out. Look how it's getting wider. Like, let's see if we can zoom out a little bit. Look at that, like it's dropping in and out. Let me show you this. Okay guys, so if we take my other Phil's probe right here, push down on this. Let's see. Look at that, we can get the pattern to change. Let's try to do this better. Look at that, now we're getting more. Is this thing like not in here right? Look at that. So I'm just pushing on it with my Phil's probe. That's our issue. We need to get this. It's weird, we can get 3 just by pushing on this. And then there we're only getting 2. Trying not to like get the hand. Okay. So I'm gonna see where they have the other sensor. So I put the sensor's loose. If I move it, there we go. Look at that. See if we can tighten this up right there. I don't know if this is like the older one or right there. I don't know if this is like the 3 7s and 4 7s that have the let's see. What is this noise? This thing does not sound good. Let's see. Let's go back. I wonder if this thing's like so messed up now. Let's go down. Let's do a reset. Special functions. Sorry, you guys probably can't see. Cancel. Let's see. Reset memory. Okay. Let's try this now. that's not good. Let's go back under diagnostics. Should probably turn off auto rotate because this thing becomes a pain sometimes. Check our cam signal, see what we got up here. Look, that looks more like cam sensor signal now than what we had before. Probably still need a new one. PCM communicating lead codes 430. Oh, you know what? I don't think do we have the key on or off when we cleared the codes? Let's see. Okay. Read data. Let's look at our camshaft. Somebody launching fireworks. Out of sync. Let's see, can we do cam crank relearn? Let's see. Start engine. I don't know if this is going to relearn or not. I might have to mess with the sensor. Let's see. While that's doing that, I want to see what this is supposed to look like. This is taking a really long time, so I have a feeling it's not going to go through. Okay, so here's our pattern. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3. Let's see. 2, 3, 2, 1, 3. Look at that. So we have our pattern now, which we didn't have before. Yeah, I don't think this is going to go through. Let me go back into this. I'm going to see if maybe we can like clean the signal up a little bit more or something. Okay guys, so I adjusted it, I pushed it all the way in and slid it out, and now we got our cam and crank in sync. So you can see that, but now we get an insufficient ionization code. Now it runs pretty decent. Let's go back. Let's see, read fault code, DTCs. Let's see, this is what we get. So we might have a bad coil too. Let's see. Let's go to special functions. Cam crank relearn. See if this will. Let's go back. One stop. Cam crank relearn. See if we can get this to relearn. I may just plug their new coil in if this don't relearn, so I'm gonna let this sit here. Let this sit here and see if it learns, but I don't think it will, because it usually only takes like 30 seconds or so on a Chrysler. So it's just sitting there. So we can kind of feel the misfire. Insufficient ionization is usually caused by by a coil, and since it's all in one, it's all one module. Let me look up this code real quick. Okay, so like right here it says the PCM detects that the secondary ignition burn time is incorrect, too short, or not present. An error is detected. So possible causes: ASD relay output circuit, coil 2 circuit open, coil 2 circuit ground, coil. So I'm gonna bolt this coil on and we'll see if this changes, because like it's all one coil. So let's see if I can get this bolted on real quick, and we'll get this thing ready to go. Looks like there's only 2 bolts in it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but no bolt there, no bolt there. Okay guys, so we got that coil put on. Let's see if it'll start now. See if we still get our same code. Oh, I did it with key on. Okay, let's see. Let's see, read fault codes. Active. Still not clear. Let's see. Maybe it sets that fast. Yeah. I don't know what that noise is. That sounds good. Let me check to make sure that this is the right firing order and stuff. So it looks like 2 should be up here. So 4, and then 6. That was weird. Yeah, so I went in the injector kill real quick. Watch this. So if we kill 1, watch how bad this runs. Starts making noise, okay? So if we go back, we go to injector 2. Not so much. Engine RPM stays up. Going to 3, a lot. So our problem is 100% on cylinder 2. So let's take this plug out real quick and check it. What we can do is we can use a test light and we can check to see how good our spark is coming out of it. Let's see, I need an alligator plant. Here's one. Yeah, so we're gonna get the test light set up and we'll check it. So guys, I think our spark plug, like what do you call it? Or you guys can't really see it. Maybe if I turn my flash on. So I think the piece is way down like the clip is way too far up on here. I think that's our problem. I think we're sliding onto here, and I think there's a gap. I can't tell. So what we'll do is we'll just set this here, and we'll put our probe in here. I got it on ground, and we'll see how far our spark jumps. Yeah, look at that, it's running the same. Oh, we have no spark. We have no spark coming out of this. Barely any. So let's shut this off. We'll check our tower. Maybe our maybe the tower's bad. Let's see, or whatever you want to call it. Coil. Here. Check this. Let's put a test light on there. Somehow. It's probably gonna fall anyway. See if that'll work. Look at that. We got nothing. Our coil is dead. 100% dead. So here's our coil control. It says dark blue and tan on our connector. So we're going to check that. We'll check that with our Labscope and a test light. Okay, so that boot was definitely pulled too far down. I pulled the what do you call it? I pulled the look at that. So is that our control? Our control? Or is it grounding it? I don't know how this works. Why is it lit? Shouldn't be lit right now. Unless it's shorted inside the coil. Let's see. Let's try battery positive. Guess we'll see what the Labscope shows. So let's take this. That should be our control, I believe. No, that is stuck at 12 volt battery voltage. Did I go on the wrong one? Wonder if this guided component test is wrong. Because it said dark blue and tan, pin 4, which was opposite of dark blue and orange. Dark blue and orange is on the other side. Dark blue and orange is the bottom one. So this may just be shorted. Or it may not be grounding it because it sees a problem. Sorry, because I didn't mean that. Actually, we can prove this real easily. We can check the other side of the coil. Let's check the other side of the coil. Let me shut this off. Okay, so each one of these coils is controlled separately, 1, 2, and 3. So I slid the key back. So this coil is completely dead. Getting nothing, so we should be getting something out of there. Yeah, it's completely dead. So that is strange. fact that it sets so quick. We slide this boot back on and we'll Labscope it. We're on the coil again, coil wire. We're gonna start this up and we're gonna see if we get any pulses. And if we get anything, because maybe it shuts it off right away. No. We got nothing that whole time. So I bet you the other one is being grounded. Let's see. What's this one at? See, that one's getting grounded. So we actually can see our coil event on here. There you go. So we might have a PCM issue. I guess we gotta unplug this. Okay, so we disconnected the coil. And I just cranked it just to see what this would do. Unplugged. Nothing. About that, I had to make room on my phone, so I don't know where we left off. So, got the test light connected to the alternator. Positive right there, okay? On the positive post. So you can go to the battery. And we're on this bottom wire right here, which should be a control wire, I believe. Blue and orange. So, if we crank this, our test light should flicker. See it flickering? So it's controlling it. So now let's go up to our other wire. Actually, we'll go right to this one. This one should be battery positive. This is our brown wire. So this should be super bright. Oh wait, we gotta go to ground for this. So if we go to ground, alternator ground for this, this thing should be like super bright. Let's see. Look at that, and then we're cranking. Okay, so that's that one. Let's go. Let's get this out of here. Phil's probe. Let's go to this one. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see. I'll do this one-handed. Okay, so we're on our wire that we had no control on before. It was just power. So let's crank this. And we have no flicker. Okay. So we have no flicker on that one. And then let's go on this other one. This one we should have a flicker on. And we have a flicker. I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. Okay, so that one's flickering. So that means everything's good here and we don't have a short. We might have an open. So now we're gonna have to go to our PCM. Let me look up the PCM. We'll go to our PCM and we'll see, we'll test our wire there, see if it's still, if we get 12 volts there, then we know it's our we got bad PCM. Because it runs, everything else, you can drive it, they drove it. I should have the PCM up. I was looking at this while I was copying it off. So here's our ignition coil. Comes over, coil 1, 2, 3, and we want the dark blue and tan. So I got to figure out what C2 is. Man, wouldn't show me which connector was which. So I looked for the one that had the missing 3, and I knew it had to be a middle one. So this one's missing 3. Count it over. There's our brown and what do they call it? Tan or whatever. You know, it's like a grayish color. So let's check this. And did we plug that back in? Because we have to have that plugged in. So it's plugged in. Let's see if we get power on there. Oh, my spark plug wire is off. Crap. That's actually jumping really far. You saw that? That was jumping like 5 inches. Oh, I didn't realize that fell off. But that was jumping pretty far. I jumped from that tower to that bolt. see. Might have to look at this with the... You have to look at this with the Labscope. Using my long fills probe because it would hold the wire out. So let's start this up and see what happens. See if we got 12 volts on there. Let's see. No. Maybe we're on the wrong wire. We have noise, but nothing. It's not being pulled to ground either. Looks like the exact same color. Let's see. Dark blue and violet is right next to it. Dark blue and violet is right next to it. Oh, there we go. I was just stuck on my ground. So yeah, it's not getting pulled down. Let me shut this. Actually, we can pull this off. We're not getting pulled down. I'm just curious if like we could make this like actual fire. Let's see. Let's see. Are we on ground? Oh, we're on power. Let's see. We should be able to toggle this and make a spark over there. Let's see. Oh, it's resting at ground. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to toggle it. Not with test light. But yeah, you can see our power comes all the way back here. So we're done. It needs a PCM. 100% needs a PCM. See. So we unplug this and then cycle our key again. Oh, this is connected. Our safety clip is connected. There. We cycle our key again. Get our ASD relay to power up. See, nothing. So our power is coming back through our ASD relay. And that's what makes that connection. Now we'll have power again. So there we go. We need a PCM. And I'll get a coil. I'll definitely get another coil because we don't know what killed this. We don't know which one killed it either. And it might have kept the coil on and just burned it up. I don't like the way this sounds, but maybe it'll sound better. Just to explain this to you guys better, let's see. Okay, let's zoom out here. So this is how this works. Zoom out a little bit more. Okay, so up here is our ASD relay, right? So our ASD relay. So that gets activated, power comes down, and it goes on the other page, and it comes down here and goes into our ignition coil. Let's see, let's zoom this in for you guys so you can see better. So it comes into our ignition coil right here, and it goes through all three coils, goes back to our PCM, and that's what grounds it. So it grounds this leg, and this leg when it wants to fire it. and so all the power comes in there. So we don't have a short. 100% don't have a short. So it needs a computer. Hope you guys like this one. Maybe I'll get to program it. See you later.